We've been traveling a little over a year now, constantly planning, living out of our carry-ons, and filming. It's not easy, y'all, but it's well worth it. Sometimes when you travel, you just want to relax and not have to worry about anything but having a good time, which is why we recently stayed at a 5-star all-inclusive resort in Cancun, Mexico. And with all-inclusive beach resorts being so popular and sometimes very pricey, and I mean very pricey, the real question on many people's minds, is it worth it?
Hey there, world travelers. For those of you that are new here, I'm Tanya.
And I'm Dave.
And we are Turn It Up World. And if you haven't already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you get notified every time we post a new video. Now, I'm sure you already could tell from the title that we're going to be talking about Cancun all-inclusive beach resorts and are they worth it? Now, not just any Cancun all-inclusive beach resort. We're going to be talking about a $520 one.
Yeah, oh yeah. We stayed at the Iberostar adults only all-inclusive in Cancun, and it was amazing, brand new, really an amazing experience. But let's jump right into it. Let's first talk about the rooms. And if you're paying that kind of money, you want to make sure that the beds are comfortable. So we jumped right into the bed test.
I used to be kind of sane. I used to act kind of normal. I couldn't complain. Now it's never the same. I found myself picking pieces of my skin.
Yeah, so that room was pretty amazing. I even love the fact every time they made the bed, they put fresh rose petals all spread over the bed. Even the top covers, they kind of shaped them in the form of a shell. It was unbelievable.
And those rose petals were fresh too.
Yeah,
they actually smelled really good. And to have 2 jacuzzis in your hotel room.
This is probably one of the coolest suites in the hotel too, because it's one that actually has windows on 3 sides. So you're getting tons and tons of cool views on just about 3 sides of the hotel, which is pretty neat. But look, you have a ginormous shower. This is probably one of my favorites. I mean, this is a huge, ginormous soaker tub. And I love how they put like the stones around it, continuing like the beach vibe.
This is it's basically a two arm door. You gotta use 2, you gotta support here, and slide this over. Got it. There you go. Voila!
Wow, look at that hat.
And now...
A hat on hat.
Oh yeah, oh I got the hat on a hat. And also, we got a wonderful hot tub here. Little jacuzzi out on our balcony, which is pretty awesome. I mean, are you kidding me?
I know.
And with one on a balcony with an amazing view of the beaches and the ocean.
Oh yeah.
Unbelievable.
And to be able to enjoy that jacuzzi, looking at like the stars, it was so romantic.
Oh, exactly.
So romantic.
And plus you can see the sunrise and the sunset.
I used to act kind of normal. I couldn't complain.
I mean, that had to be one of the best hotel rooms we've ever been in.
Oh yeah.
I found myself picking pieces of my scattered brain. Look what you've done to me. My insanity. Oh baby, hey, I wish.
So next up, let's talk about the pools and the beaches. Now, Iberostar has 2 pools. There's a family-friendly pool, and there's also the pool that we really enjoyed and dived into, which was the adults-only pool at the Iberostar adults-only section. Now, that pool was amazing. And one of the nice things about that adults-only pool is you don't get the kids peeing in the pool.
Exactly.
You actually get more of the drunk adults peeing in the pool.
Yeah, although we kind of thought maybe the water was cleaner.
That's true. We
fingers
cross
crossed.
your fingers.
Yes, exactly.
But it was just amazing to be able to walk out of your hotel onto these beautiful pools that are 24 hours, and there's drinks and cocktails that you can have right in the pool. We'll get into that a little bit later on.
Great.
And it's just amazing how it leads off to some of the most cleanest beaches that I've ever seen in Cancun.
The views from the pools of the beach, absolutely incredible. And the beaches themselves, I mean, Cancun is really known for amazing beaches, and they have an amazing beach. And the beach outside the Iberostar is absolutely incredible. Definitely something to take advantage of. And if you aren't at an all-inclusive down there, it's hard to get access to those beaches, right?
You need one of those special wristbands that they give you, which, by the way, you should not ever lose. They basically have them lined off. It's amazing how clean and how beautiful those beaches are.
Absolutely. Next up, the food.
Now this is an important one, so pay attention. And you know why? Because we like to eat.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the restaurants and the buffets. Starting with the restaurants. Now, the Iberostar has 2 highly rated restaurants.
Yeah, it's the French restaurant and the hibachi restaurant, and we went to both. Now, the French restaurant kind of was a meh. It's not really your French kind of cuisine. I mean, it's more like an infusion cuisine.
Yeah, it just wasn't very good. Wasn't very authentic feeling at all.
Yeah.
So, not my favorite.
No, and as a matter of fact, one of the waitresses or hostesses there told us the same, that it's not really going to be that kind of authentic vibe.
Yeah.
Now, the hibachi, on the other hand, whew, they put on a great show. You see what I mean? That was one hell of a show.
Yeah, no, it definitely was. Now, I wish they paid as much attention to the cooking as they did to that show.
Yeah, I think they might have paid way too much attention to the vegetables and not enough attention to the beef, because that beef was really, really, really well done.
It was, yeah, exactly. That was true. It was very well done. Definitely overcooked. And also
Yeah.
pretty darn salty,
Yeah,
too.
it was really salty.
Yes.
I think the highlight for me for that particular one was the shrimp.
Yeah, I like
and,
that.
and the vegetables. The chicken and the beef were way too strong.
No, that's true.
Now, the buffet at the Iberostar is a highlight. So let's get right into that. The buffets. Now, the breakfast buffet was amazing. I mean, it was absolutely delicious. You can have anything pretty much prepared for you. And if you didn't like what they had, you could have cereal. I mean, they probably had 20 choice options for cereal at a buffet.
That selection is amazing.
Exactly.
no, it's a great breakfast, absolutely.
Yeah, now the highlight for us was the lunch buffet. It was so good.
Yeah, no, I had an amazing filet mignon cooked right in front of me. It was great.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The made to orders is exactly what that's. It's a highlight.
Yeah.
I actually had the tuna made to order. It was perfectly cooked, so tender, absolutely delicious. Grilled veggies. There's so much you can choose from there. Now, of course, when you have such a great lunch buffet, the highlight has got to be the dessert. We are stuffed to the brim, but we did save the best for last, which is all kinds of desserts. Since you are a big fan of chocolate,
Okay.
I'll let you go for the chocolate.
Okay, chocolate.
Go for that chocolate.
Oh yeah, nice little chocolate mousse on top here,
Yeah.
with a little kind of fudgy kind of cake below.
Exactly.
So that's right up my alley. Like chocolate on top of chocolate
I
on
hope
top of
so.
chocolate. It's like 3 different types of chocolate all blended together.
Overloaded chocolate.
Oh,
Is that good?
oh, that's really
Did I
good.
do great?
Really great. High five.
So I'm gonna give this one a shot here. This is like a cheesecake. It's a guava cheesecake. So I've never had guava. I've had cheesecake. I wonder what this tastes like together. Wow, that is really good.
So overall, what did you think about the food?
I will say for $520, I'm expecting the world and back on it.
I agree. And the restaurants, I have to say, they were a disappointment.
Yeah, I mean, you're expecting for such highly rated restaurants, and you're expecting to really have some true authenticity to them, and they really didn't have that. I just felt like it didn't meet the standards.
Yeah, no, the restaurants were average at best. Now the buffets, on the other hand.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the buffets
Right?
were phenomenal. The breakfast lunch buffet at the Iberostar, unbelievable. Now that's an all-inclusive buffet that I can eat every damn day.
Exactly. No, the buffet was great. Now, one thing to keep in mind when you come to Cancun and go to an all-inclusive, don't expect authentic Mexican food.
Yeah, that's
right?
true. Because it's like a melting pot of folks from all over the world, you're just not gonna get that there. After talking about all that delicious food, what goes nicely with the food are the drinks. And at the Iberostar All Inclusive, you get top shelf unlimited cocktails all night long.
Oh yeah, exactly. You can drink anytime and really anywhere.
Yeah,
right?
as a matter of fact, it's kind of like a place you don't feel really awkward about having like a cocktail at sunrise.
Oh, exactly. Wake up in the morning, have a drink. Get on the elevator, have a drink. Head out to the buffet, have a drink. Go to the pool, have a drink.
Go to the gym,
Have a drink.
So next up, let's talk about the service when it comes to this $520 a day price
Yes.
tag Iberostar All Inclusive Resort.
Yeah, and I have to say it was amazing. Great service all in all. If you don't want to do anything, they'll do everything for you.
Exactly.
Which is really the purpose, right, of an all-inclusive. Just go in there, relax, and let them do the work for you.
Absolutely. And again, going back to the room service, really attentive to our needs, and I think it was well worth it for that price tag.
If you want to do an excursion, they'll take care of that for you as well.
Absolutely.
Right? So,
Yeah, and that's the next part of service. I mean, they will take care of you, I guess, well, all your needs. Well, not all of your needs, but some of your needs.
Exactly.
Let's talk about the activities. The activities that are included with your all-inclusive package and the ones that aren't included. Starting with the ones that are included, there are quite a few activities that are included that'll keep you pretty busy. I'm talking things like rifle shooting, archery.
Yes, and some of my favorites like yoga and aqua fitness and even juggling. Hey, that's not bad. Una más. Over into the showers.
Well, you know what? That last one is not really on the menu, but you know what? That's what happens after a couple of definitely good margaritas. But I will tell you this, if you definitely want to do some of those activities, you want to figure out how you do them, well, all you have to do is turn on your television screen in your room. They actually have a menu specifically for activities with a calendar of times and days that those activities are available that you can do. Or if you're sitting by the pool and you're enjoying those cocktails, or you're sitting in a cabana on the beach and you still want to do some of those activities, all you have to do is pull up an app. They have a really cool app that showcases all the different activities, from yoga to water fitness to archery, like we mentioned. All of those are on there. All you have to do is look at which one you want to do, schedule it, and continue drinking on the beach until it's time to go.
Now, in terms of activities that were not included, there was one that was a real bummer.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
massages were not included.
I know!
That surprised us,
That's
right?
like one of my favorites.
I remember we saw the salons, saw massages, we're like, yes!
And they're like, no for you.
Not for
Not
you.
for you.
Extra cost.
Extra
That
cost.
was disappointing.
And that was because you think if you're paying that high of a price tag and you want the ultimate relaxation, you think a massage would be included. Now, I'm sure some resorts may include that, but not this one.
Yeah, not this one. And in terms of excursions outside of the resort, I mean, that made more sense. If you're going to Chichen Itza, it's going to be an extra cost. They'll book everything for you.
Yes.
So you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
And it is worth it, but it's going to be an extra charge.
So I guess you should probably talk about what's on everyone's minds. Is it worth it? Is paying $520 a night for an all-inclusive Cancun beach resort worth it?
Right. It does seem like a lot of money. But I got to say, I mean, the rooms were certainly incredible. Amazing rooms. The service was incredible. The drinks were great, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
The pools and beach, they were awesome.
Yeah.
Now the food, not so much.
No,
Just okay,
I
right?
think
That was disappointing, that part, yeah.
Yeah, the buffets were pretty good though.
Yeah, the buffets were good, that's true.
Yeah, I thought those were wonderful. Now, I will say this, for us as full-time travelers, an all-inclusive may be something that's just not our jam. I think it's
Right.
fun to experiment or experience with it, but for us, we kind of like more of the local side of things and getting into like what being in Mexico, what being in
Exactly.
whatever country we're in is all about. And I don't think you really get that at an all-inclusive.
Right, and we love like the local food,
Oh,
for
heck
example,
yeah.
all that,
Heck yeah.
right? So
Heck yeah.
and there's none of that in all-inclusive.
No.
But if you want to go and chill for a while, have everything taken care of for you, all-inclusive is probably the way to go.
Yeah, if you're
Right?
if you're a family or a 9-to-5er and you have a family, you just don't want to think about anything but really enjoying yourself, then I think it's definitely worth the price tag. So that about does it for us. We hope you guys really enjoyed coming along with us, and hopefully it helped you guys in terms of making a decision if you think an all-inclusive is worth it for you. We have some Netflix queued up in there, so we're gonna call it quits. If you haven't already, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you get every time we post something new and exciting. Thanks for joining us, world travelers, and we look forward to seeing you
On the road.